Oh, there we go. Okay, awesome. You have started it for me. Okay, welcome everyone to our Community Connect call. This is a big diamond team wide call that we do on the first Monday of every month. And we love to celebrate. This is one of our favorite things because we all come together, right? We get to learn, we get to celebrate, we get to be inspired, and we get to refocus for the new month. So, at the beginning of every month, I just want you guys to think it is full of new possibilities. Okay. Maybe last month was amazing. Maybe it didn't go the way that you wanted it to, but this is a brand new month. And so you get a fresh start, you get a clean slate. And so I hope tonight that you are going to leave here feeling inspired and fired up by the stories that you are going to hear. Okay. So, first, we are going to kick it off with some exciting celebrations because we believe here that there's nothing too small or too big to celebrate. So, as I'm going through and shouting out some people, I want you guys to go ahead and drop in the comments and shout yourself out. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever you are proud of, it can be action based or it can be results based. It doesn't matter because we want to celebrate both of those things because it's really, really important. So go ahead, drop in the comments, start blowing the chat up with all of the amazing things that you guys did in the month of September. Okay, so I'm going to go through. I'm going to shout some people out. We had some amazing rank ups last month. Okay, so we had Erica. She hit senior gold. That's amazing. You guys, the chat blowing up. That means everybody in here, all 30 of you that are on right now, and the numbers keep growing. I need you guys to shout yourselves out. Okay, we had people developing silvers, hitting icon. Okay, and I wanted to shout out the people who have earned Leaders Retreat. You guys, this is huge. Leaders Retreat is a contest that any one of you can earn. We are 1 month into the contest. It ends in December, and you can earn yourself and a plus one a free trip to Cancun in February. When everyone else is freezing in the snow, you're going to be on the beach and it's going to be sunny. Okay, so we've had some people who have already earned it. So Brittany Raup earned it, Cassie earned it, Joey earned it, Michelle earned it. And so this is super, super exciting, you guys. The list is going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And we are so, so proud of you. So set your sights on that because that is huge. Okay. So we had some other rank ups last month. We had senior silvers, we had Ashley, we had Nicola, we had Christy, we had another Christy spelled two different ways. I'm not even going to attempt the last names. We're just going to keep going with it, okay? And if that's you, shout yourself out and be like, that's me. It's amazing. And we also love to shout out the people who developed them because they're working hand in hand with those people. So the ones who developed Senior Silvers, which is also part of Icon, you guys, was Alicia and Ashley and Joey and Nick, which I'm pretty sure is Alina, because that's her husband. So I'm just going to go ahead and edit that in there. Okay, and then we had a bunch of silvers too, you guys. So we had Rick, we had Brittany, Kristen, Chelsea, Lauren, Kelly, and the people who developed them. We had Tina, Alicia, Michelle, Gabby, Victoria developed two silvers, which is amazing. And Dode developed a silver as well. So we had so many of you guys added. We had hundreds of people who were added into our wellness community last month, which is super, super exciting. Okay. And then as far as some of our top recruiters go, you guys, I mean, these people are like blowing it away. Okay. 14 new signups was Alina. Then Jennifer had 13. Tasha had 13. Joey had 11. Alita had 10. Emily Allen had 9 and Dodie had 8. You guys, that's huge. And no matter if you signed up 1 or you signed up 20, we're super, super proud of you because every single life matters. Every single person's health story or financial story is important in our community. So we want to make sure that we are celebrating all of that. So I love going through and seeing all of these. Let this chat inspire you about all of the things that people are doing. because it's really, really exciting and we just want to cheer everyone on. Okay. And you guys, every single one of you, you guys are proof that small, consistent steps create really big results. Okay. So the next thing that we have going on, you guys, I'm not sure if you heard, but Plexus has this new incentive program that is really incredible. It is called the Senior Gold Fly-In. And when you hit senior gold, Plexus is going to pay you $700 and they are going to have you fly out to headquarters. You're going to stay in a hotel. You're going to get to have a special exclusive training while you're there. You're going to get to have time with the CEO and the founders and the president. And I will tell you, when you go to corporate, like your belief, it just, the very first time I went, I was senior gold, had just hit ruby by the time we flew out, and we were totally 100% bought in when that happened. Phil 100% bought in because he just couldn't believe how amazing they were at corporate, how amazing they treated all of us when we were not even at the top of the company yet. And so it really is a super special trip. And so we've had a few who've earned it. So Alicia has, Nicole has, and Dede has. And so tonight we have two of them who are going to share. So Nicole's going to go ahead and just share some of those, just some top things that really stood out to her while she was there. She actually just went, what was it, last weekend that you went? It was really recent. So go ahead, Nicole, share with us.
Okay, I had to figure out how to unmute. So thank you all for coming. I'm so honored that I got asked to speak on this because if I'm being honest, it's like one of my top, it's been one of my top like aha moments of being with this company. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, if you have not earned this trip, do everything you can to earn it, to get there, because you will not regret one single second of it. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about my favorite points of this trip and the things that really stood out to me. So first things first is the second that we got there, they opened the doors to all of us. And when I tell you there was two floors, not one, but two floors, and every single person who works at corporate cheering us on. They literally had clappers, and they should have handed us either, I mean, tissues, a warning label, something, because there was not a dry eye. All of us just like walking around. And so not only were we greeted with that, but prior to that, corporate was standing there with open arms, hugging us. And our corporate connection, or this person who called to actually invite us, they called us and said, "Hi, I'm so and so. I want to personally invite you." And I was like, hold on, what's happening right now? So not only did they welcome us with open arms, they literally had two floors of people cheering us on. Then they bring us upstairs to this amazing room of food and drinks and everything that you could even imagine. And being greeted by the CEO and the founder with open arms is something that I can't even put into words. I cannot describe how cozy and warm and welcome they felt, or it made me feel. And I know Dede's going to second that. And so we also got to sit and ask Tarl questions. And one of the questions that I loved asking was, what do you see happening for this company? Where are you taking us? What are you doing? And he answered these questions like we were his business partners, because we are. That's how he views us. He views us, and he was sitting there thanking all of us, telling all of us, thank you for your hard work. Thank you for doing what you do. And so just being thanked by a company and somebody who has something so large, they could really just sweep us under the rug and be like, yeah, so what? And that is not what this company is about. They're about recognizing us individually and uplifting us individually. I left there feeling so inspired. I left there feeling just really driven and focused on exactly where I was going, what I was doing. And they gave us tools on how to share with our team exactly how to be successful. And there was a very clear vision when I left there. And I just felt like it was very personal. I've worked with other companies, not necessarily network marketing, but um, it just felt very personal. The other thing that I'll tell you is we were sitting in their room being treated and poured into by them. And all of a sudden my phone pings and it's like, you've just been paid $750. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it was really incredible. I came home and just I got on the call right away with my people and just said, like, you guys, this is the most incredible. We have to get everybody to do this. We got to walk through the warehouse. We got to see exactly how our packages are hand packed. It's not a robot, it's not a machine. There's literally multiple people that we got to meet. We got to see the pallets of all this in the warehouse. And so I can tell you they also brought in a diamond who shared all of the nitty gritty of how she got to where she got to, how to help your team get to certain places, things to say and actions to take. And so I am forever grateful for this opportunity. And I highly encourage you guys to really buckle down and not only get yourself there, but get your team there because it's worth it. It is so worth it. So I hope this inspired you guys. And thank you for asking me to be here, Megan. And if you can reach out to your upline and ask them to help you. Don't be afraid to ask your upline for help. And if you have questions, no question is stupid. So ask the question.
That's right. Well, thank you so much, Nicole. That is so good. And I love the way Plexus spoils us. It's amazing. And so next up, we have Dede Cole. She has been with us since January. And she's going to tell you a little bit about her takeaway with the Senior Gold fly-in.
All right. So Nicole covered a lot of the big points, but definitely walking through those doors, we walked in, we got hugs, we talked to people for a few minutes, and then they sent us back outside and they were like, we just want to take a video of everybody coming in. And when we came back in, that's when everybody was waiting for us. And that moment, I know, like, I got really choked up. I go, Nicole did. She was like, where's the tissues? Like, it was crazy walking up the stairs and people are cheering. They've got the little clappers and they've got their, pom-poms and whatever. It was a really humbling experience as we're walking by, everyone's thanking us for being there. We're like, no, thank you for like welcoming us. So I don't know, I just felt like really reminded me that the company doesn't just like talk about community, but they live it. It was a really incredible experience walking in and experience that. From there, the whole day just kind of kept building on that feeling. So Sadie, like Nicole said, Sadie's one of our diamonds, and she was able to sit down and not just talk with us about our whys, but like dig into them. Like, why is your why your why? It's like most of us were in tears at one point trying to dig deep and figure out, why are we there, what's driving us, what kind of impact that we want to make. It's not just about pushing for a rank or a paycheck. It was about connecting with people on purpose, and that really meant a lot. Another thing, like Nicole said, the $750, like that came through as we were sitting there, and all of us were like, oh my gosh, I couldn't have made it there financially. There's no way I could have flown out without that help. It covered our flights, it covered our hotel room, it covered a rental car and the transportation back and forth to the airport. And because of that experience, I was able to actually fly with my boyfriend out there too. And he was welcomed to the company in the afternoon after kind of our training situation, our trainings time. And Nicole's husband came along too. And it was just great to have them be part of the warehouse tour. Another thing that they got to attend was something I was not expecting. Apparently on Friday afternoons, everybody at corporate gets together in like their cafeteria and spins this big giant wheel, and they just hand out cash to the people that work there. We had already been paid $750 cash, so our names weren't in it, but everybody has like these little tickets and they spin a bingo wheel and pull somebody's name, and then you get to go up there and spin the wheel and like pick a prize, and they just hand them cash as they walk out the door. It was so cool to see. And I've heard Alec and Charles say over and over again, if you're blessed, be a blessing. And they really do pass that on to the people that work there too. So it's not seeing that it wasn't just us in the field that they pour into, but also the people that are in the corporate offices and in the warehouse. Everybody gets together on Friday afternoon for like that team building. That was just really, really cool. And we got to go over, like Nicole said, tour the warehouse. We got to go through like the R&D labs, like through research and development, talk to some people that work in R&D. We got to actually meet Dr. Hartman and ask him questions like one-on-one, like how come our children's tablets are like not gummies, but they're, tablets, like the chalky tablets. And he was able to give us an answer right up, right then and there. We got a chance to talk to some of the people that are in finance and ask them about questions with the referral program and, what's up with the double payout on the bonuses in September, and are we going to continue to have that next day pay? And apparently he spilled beans a couple days early to us, but we knew that we'd have double pay through the rest of the year. So that was, or sorry, not double pay, next day pay. So it was just really cool to have that opportunity to talk with those people. But I think what really stuck with me is that it wasn't just a reward trip for something that we had earned, but it was more like a springboard to what's next. They cast a lot of vision for us. They showed us really what was possible, and that we were able to connect with others who were on the same level, or some of them had already advanced onto Ruby or Senior Ruby, which was really cool. Being able to like hear from others at the same level and those above us, people that we wouldn't have really talked to on a regular basis. So I just left Scottsdale with so much gratitude and so much belief in the company and the leadership and in all of us. So if, yeah, like Nicole said, if you've ever wondered, like if this business is worth it, it absolutely is. I want you guys to be the next ones that are walking through those doors at headquarters and being welcomed by that group of people that are cheering you on and thanking you for being there. Just keep showing up, keep doing all the things, and earn your way there, because it's definitely worth it.
Yes, that was amazing. You guys, these trips, I'm telling you, the way that they equip you to be able to run your business. We always say like you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. And a lot of times when we reference that, we mean like the community aspect that we have, but we also mean partnering with corporate. Like they don't just leave you high and dry. They are really there because they want to see you thrive. They want to see you succeed. And it is just that next level of community that they offer that we have available. Speaking of that, we're going to have Brittany share incentives real quick, but I wanted to touch on community. And if you are in our local Tennessee community, we have a really big event that corporate has partnered with us on. And it is actually next week, and it's the Nashville Food Bank. So every year you'll watch those videos at convention, and they pick different places all over the country where they fly in people from corporate. Alec and his wife, Trish, are going to be there. They come in, we partner together, we all volunteer, up to 75 of us, helping at the food bank. And it's a really amazing opportunity to give back, because Plexus truly believes if you're blessed, be a blessing. And so it's really awesome that we have a huge team that's in Nashville. And if you're not in Nashville and you want to come drive or fly in, please do that. We would love to have you there. And the night before, on Thursday night, we're doing a family-friendly event at our farm, which is going to be super fun. So again, Alec and his wife are going to be there. Corporate's going to be there. They're going to be doing some different videos. So bring your kids, bring your spouse. It's going to be a really fun time. We have other things posted about that, but I just wanted to do a shameless plug for that event. Speaking of community and partnering with corporate, because that is going to be next week, next Thursday and Friday. So Brittany is an amazing emerald on our team, and she is going to go ahead and share with you guys the details of all the different promos, incentives, and all the things that you need to know for October.
Okay, thanks, Meg. Okay, so new month, it's only the 6th. You have a lot of October in front of you. And like these ladies shared, like the Plexus gives us the tools to help us to grow, right? And so the monthly incentives, they are like the icing on the cake, right? Like we don't need them, but wow, they make it easier and they make it exciting to be sharing and to be into action. So I just wanted to quickly run through the incentives for this month so that we all know what's going on. We're all on the same page. So you heard it mentioned already that next day pay for business building bonuses is still happening. This is incredible. Like it is incredible to have a new customer get started and then get paid for them the next day. It's awesome, especially for people who are getting started out and they want to get their products paid for, right? Like they can literally get their products paid for by the end of the week. So this is when you enroll a new VIP customer with an order of 100 PB or more, your BBB, your business building bonus payout, will be processed and paid by 5 p.m. Eastern on the next business day. Okay, so that is continuing and that's incredible. There's also the free shipping continuing for new customers. So this started in August and it goes through October 31st. So your new customers who enroll with 100 PB or more are going to get free shipping on their order this month and for 3 months. So including their enrollment order, 3 months of free shipping. So that is a huge incentive that's saving $10 for everyone who's joining your team this month. And then really exciting, we have an Enroll 3 and Enroll 6 incentive this month, which we haven't had in a while. So I was really excited to see this come back. When you enroll 3 new VIPs, they have to have 100 PV or more, you are going to earn a $150 Lululemon gift card. If you enroll 6, it's a $300 total Lululemon gift card. So this is so fun because it's for everybody, right? Like everybody here on this call can earn that no matter how long you've been with the company. And this is something you can be sharing with your happy customers. I'm going through all my happy customers who I know love their products, and I'm saying, hey, Plexus is giving out Lululemon gift cards this month. Do you want to know how you can get one? And they're like, yeah, because those are some nice leggings, right? It also makes an awesome Christmas present. So I know we've got some guys on this call, or maybe you're not into Lululemon, but let me tell you, there's someone in your life that would love that gift card if you want to put it in their stocking. Okay, so that is our Enroll 3 and Enroll 6 incentive for this month. So fun. We also have the Rising Leaders Retreat Cancun trip. We're still in that earning period. We're starting the second month of that contest. So you still have incredible opportunity to earn enrollment, retention, rank advancement, consistency, and Icon Club credits. There's so many different ways that you can earn the Cancun trip. These trips, just like you heard the ladies talk about Senior Gold Fly-In and how amazing it is, every leaders retreat, Rising Leaders Retreat I have been to has been phenomenal and 100% worth it. And so I want to encourage you guys, if you're shooting for that, get your passport, put the date on the calendar and work towards it like you are earning it. Map it out. Go into the help center and read the rules. It's not just going to happen by accident, right? But it is possible for every single one of you. So get specific, figure out how you're going to earn it, and get yourself to Cancun. I'm going to be there and it's going to be amazing. I want to see all of you guys in Cancun. And the last thing is that the Icon Club is still going on. So you still have an opportunity to be a founding icon with Plexus. So that's enrolling 10 level 1 VIPs from, it goes back to June, right? So from June to December, and developing 2 level 1 senior silvers. So that is still going strong. And we have a few icons on the team already. And I know so many of us are close or working towards it. So when you earn Icon Club, you do get additional credits for the Rising Leaders Retreat as well. It's one of the categories. And then the last thing is October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So if you didn't know, Plexus actually started out as a breast health company. The very first product was the Breast Check Kit. And I love that every October, they kind of go back to our roots with that. And you'll see a lot of pink across the website. And so this month, for every purchase of the Skin Health System, Plexus is donating $5 to breast cancer awareness and research. And for every purchase of a Breast Check Kit, Plexus will donate $2. So I just wanted to mention that because that's our roots. Our company is so generous and really focuses on philanthropy and doing amazing things in the community. And that's going strong in October. So I think that's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Brittany. She's super detail oriented. And so I just love that she just ran through all of those, because those details, they're important for the month to know, what are you shooting for? What are the extra things? What is happening? And if you are like need extra details about all the things, you can always go to the help center. That's like my number one tip for people, is that if you have a question about an incentive or a contest or a product thing that's happening, go to the help center. It will be your best friend. You can search it in there. That's the first place that I go. Because if you ask me a question, guess where I'm going to go? I'm going to go to the help center. So you go there first. And that's a really great tool and resource that we have. Okay, next thing, speaking of other tools and resources that we have, we started a chat this month called We Mean Business, and a lot of you who are on this call tonight are in this chat. But if you somehow like missed what was happening and you didn't hear about this chat, I just want to touch on it briefly. This kind of was just birthed out of a business conversation that Alita and I were having about how do we up level? How do we share the things that we are doing with our team on a mass scale? Because something that her and I have realized is that we do a lot of work behind the scenes. We have a lot of different meetings. We have a lot of different stuff that goes on, but you guys don't always see all of that work that is happening. And so in that chat, we're like, you know what? We're just going to start putting all of our screenshots, our messages that we're sending, how we're responding to people, what it looks like a day in the life of us working our business. And so it's not some, massive motivational chat that we have going on. Although I do think that it is inspiring and motivating, because we'll drop different Instagram reels in there, or just daily things in that chat. But the purpose is really for work, right? We want to show you guys what does it look like to work your business, giving you different story ideas, giving you different posting ideas, different messaging ideas, all of those kinds of things. And then really to be in it, you just have to commit to do the things. Like, don't just be in there and then look at all the stuff that we're doing and be like, well, that's a great message that Megan sent, or that's a wonderful message that Alita sent, or, that was a great, story that Dina did, or whatever it is that's popping in there. Then you need to, words are hard sometimes. Okay. Take action, take messy action, no matter what it looks like. Even if you can't speak it out loud, just do the thing and it will all work out. So we have that chat for you guys. I'll drop the link again if anybody needs it, or just ask one of your sidelines, somebody, and we can make sure that you can be a part of that chat. And again, lots of participate. Wow. Okay. Participation. I'm going to wrap this up before I mouth fumble anything else. Is that even a phrase? I don't even know what that is. That just came to me. So, okay. We're doing great, you guys. This is why I say, if I can be successful at this, so can you. If I can make it to the top of the company, you can too. Okay. And the last thing that I want to leave you guys with is I'm going to play a super quick 2-minute motivational video for you guys. And I will drop this in our Energy Bus chat that we have as well. This is one of my, if you've been around for a while, you have seen this. This is one of my favorite quick 2-minute videos, because sometimes we just need to get to work, right? Sometimes we don't have the 30 minutes to listen to the personal growth, to get in on the podcast, to listen to the book, to do whatever. While I think those things are really important, I also think action's very important. And so if you're like, I have my 20 minutes to get to work right now, and I'm going to honor that work time, but you're like, I'm not quite in the right headspace, this video will snap you into it so fast. And it ties into what Dede was talking about, really with your why. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And no, that was our dancing video. Hang on. Here we go. Okay. Can you guys hear that? See? Okay.
No. When you shared it, did you do share sound? Sometimes that's what.
Well, we were just listening to music.
I know.
Okay. Just close your eyes. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing. And I'm just going to play the video because we know that sound works, apparently. So just close your eyes and imagine this, and then I will let you guys watch it after we get off this. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
You can write everything down if you want to. Be brave enough to write every one of your goals down. But I'm going to tell you something. Life's going to hit you in your mouth, and you got to do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that knockdown. And I love it. Buster Douglas got knocked out. Nobody ever got knocked out by Mike Tyson and ever got back up. It was almost a 10 count. He was stumbling. They were 4, 3, 2, 1. Saved by the bell. He goes to his corner. The whole world is like, yep, that's it. Once he comes back out, that's it. Mike's going to just hammer him. And exactly that. Mike Tyson came out like, I got him. I got this kid up against the rope. Listen to me. Many of you right now, life's got you up against the rope. You can't give up. You can't give in. Listen to me. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And if life's got you backed up, I need you to do what Buster Douglas did. Buster Douglas started fighting back. World was shocked. Goliath has been knocked down. What happened? And they went to Buster Douglas and they asked Buster Douglas simply, like, what happened? And Buster Douglas said, listen to me, it's real simple. Before my mother died, she told the whole world that I was going to be Mike Tyson. And 2 days before the fight, my mother died. Buster Douglas had a decision to make. When his mother died, he can die with his mother. So he made a decision, I can wake up and I can live for mom. And he knocked Mike Tyson out simply because his God was greater than that fight. His God was greater than defeat. His God was greater than tribulation. Some of you, if you don't know what your why is, and your why isn't strong, you're going to get knocked out every single day.
Okay. That video will literally set the tone and set the mood for you to be like, I can freaking do this. Okay. Um, there's going to be things that are come up. Life is not easy, right? There's going to be hard things that are going to come up. There's going to be moments that are going to derail you in your business. You're going to get off a call like this and you're going to set your goals and you're going to set your sights, and then some sort of mayhem is probably going to happen in your day, because that's just the way that life goes. But it is about, how can we pivot, right? How can we still show up when we don't feel like it? How can we honor those commitments to ourselves? Because every single time that you honor those commitments, you are cashing in towards your future, right? You can't always see the results, you can't always see those things, but when you dig down and you find that why has to be bigger, it has to be greater than anything that can knock you out, okay? And I'm telling you, speaking from experience, that it is worth it to show up when you don't feel like showing up, because the life that you want is on the other side of those things. It's not some massive thing. It's in the small, consistent steps that you take every single day, and you are showing yourself that I can do this. So we love you guys. We are super proud of all of you. Let's have an amazing, amazing October. Cheer yourself on, shout yourselves out. Hi, buddy. And let's have a wonderful, wonderful month.